Hi everyone, welcome back to What Ginny Reads with Shweta, that is me, Ginny, and Poulomi. Hi Poulomi.
Hi, good evening, everyone, and we are back again.
Yeah, so if you've been keeping in touch with What Ginny Reads, every time it's one book where we trigger conversations on empathy, diversity, and fun, and of course, a lot more. So, what book have you brought today, Poulomi, for Ginny and children?
Okay, it's a really very interesting book, and this I'm sure not many people have heard about, right? The last 2 weeks, I think, were more popular. The name of this book is Owl Bat Bat Owl. Um, Before I tell the story, I think there is a very interesting premise to how I ended up acquiring this book. I mean, there was a time when my daughter was into owls and bats, right? Like she wanted to know everything about them. They were her favorite creatures, everyone. So, of course, you end up acquiring stories, right, to make them more vivid. And that's how I came across this book. And Walker Books, it's written by Marie-Louise Flitzberg. And and the interesting part is that if you all see, this is a wordless picture book, right? There are no words everywhere, but it's a very, very interesting book. Before we begin, I think this is an exercise which I do with my daughter, and we all do it together. So bats and owls are kind of pretty similar, right? Both of them are nocturnal in a way, right? Both of them see well in the night. Of course, their sense of seeing are very different, right? One uses sonar and the other uses that. So on one such tree, there was a family of owls which perched, and they were pretty happy there till the time these people came, and then this happened. And I think it was so beautifully juxtaposed that it's the same place, one is at the top and one is below. And immediately, what we always do, oh, okay, shift away. So the distance started increasing between them till I think the mother owl and here the bat family ensured that they are completely, like, there is enough distance between the two till the time, of course, this happened. The storm started blowing. And when the storm started blowing, many things happened. Everybody was afraid, everybody was frightened. And in this entire milieu, this also happened. People started saving people, or creatures started saving creatures. And something definitely happened. Uh, and this too happened at the end. And more. Then they also started playing with each other and so on and so forth. We really love this book, and sometimes we just don't need to say things. Um, and I thought for Ginny'splanet, especially when we always speak about empathy, diversity, acceptance, I thought I had been planning to do this book for quite some time, but then it always missed my mind, and not missed. I mean, other things came up, but I thought that today maybe we will take this up and discuss.
Right, very nice. I love the expressions, like everything was expressed through eyes of owls and bats in just
Yeah,
very simple, like in very simple way, but it was
yeah.
so obvious,
And
like
it's
what's
the same
happening.
place, right? There's
Yeah,
one branch, people are shifting, and then suddenly, things change. And I think that's what basic human instinct is all about, or everyone else, right? When in adversity, we will always reach out to each other rather than being divisive about it. And let not that be the only testing time to test, right? The how empathy is integral to communities. Um,
hmm.
but saying so, it also reiterates that fact that it's integral to our being, to our existence in the first place. Compassion, empathy are already there. It's just that you need to practice it and understand it more often,
Right.
right?
So
Yeah,
I'm sure the audience has taken enough hints and they've
yeah,
already understood what this book is about. But is
Yeah.
there any particular page that you and your daughter read, they really like?
So I think there are two things. First of all, I think because we read this book when she was a little younger as well, right? Almost a year back. I think the first thing she was not able to understand is why. Um, uh, I think why they are trying to be separated, why they're creeping towards each other. And I think then we had a discussion on how when we don't know another person, and for us the common example was, which was not applicable for her but for me, like any dog or any animal that my daughter sees, she will warm up, she will go and accept, whereas I don't, I'm afraid, right? And I'm afraid because I don't know how that person will react. And often our ignorance or our not knowing um, makes us a little cautious, especially ones who are older. And the same may happen with her also. It happens with food. If she sees a new food, she is often and I told her, like you will not taste any other pastry than a black forest because you don't like it. You are already acquainted with one taste, right? So that's precisely the reason why they are refusing to meet each other. It's only when we will coax you and we will it, and next time you will warm up to it. So here the discovery comes through the storm or the wind and stuff like. I think, and I think the entire book, because there is not much in the book. If you see, it's the same thing. This question itself was very interesting for us and for me also to relook at the answering with analogies that happens in everyday life.
Right. So, but those are great analogies, Paulomi. I'll remember those when some question like that comes from Soham. I'll use these particular examples and say whether this happens. Thank you so much, Paulomi, for bringing this wonderful book to us. And we
Sure.
look forward to what you
Yeah.
bring next Tuesday. So, bye, Paulomi, and
Thank
bye,
you.
everyone.
Bye.